My name is Betty Vollenweider. I'm not an original Paulding County person. I moved to Paulding County in 1967 and have been here ever since. I am the chairperson of the Paulding County Library Historian Committee. For one who struggled with history in college, I have since learned to appreciate just how meaningful written history is. In this day and age, I feel that so much of history will become lost or deleted with our technological advances. Few people write letters anymore. They send an email or they send a text or on their phones, or they use Facebook or Twitter to communicate, and all of that is deleted very shortly after it's done. When I first became a Creative Memories consultant in 1999, I was contacted by the library to help preserve the scrapbooks that Mrs. Maybelle McGarity had made. What a service that she did to the citizens of Paulding County. Because of her dedication, I have the facts to update you on a little of the history of our community library. In 1920, the Dallas Women's Club was organized. In 1929, they leased the land from the Paulding County Commissioners and built the present clubhouse there on the square. Within the clubhouse was a library room, 21 feet by 24 feet. The entire building was 38 by 24, built for $1,144.50. Money was raised through communications and contributions from club members and business houses, letters to out-of-town friends, public benefits, a spelling bee, silver teas, plays, a tag day, and 2 traveling picture shows that were filmed in the courthouse. In 1927, the land was purchased from the county and then donated by Mrs. A.L. Bartlett for the clubhouse as a memorial in memory of her husband, who was a community leader, the Honorable A.L. Bartlett, and you will see his statue there on the square. In 1933, the Women's Club had accumulated 24 books and formed a community library. Through the next few years, they had programs all over the community featuring this library. They were a bunch of dedicated women. They were so excited to finally have a library outside of the schools. During this time, the WPA came into existence, and aid to libraries was one of the many ways that they provided for the people of the country in working in the libraries. In 1938, a county-wide circulating library contained 1,387 books. It's a realization of an 18-year objective of the Dallas Women's Club. I found it very interesting that they would move the books from the Dallas High School library during the summer down to the Women's Club library so that people would have access to the books during the summertime. In 1958, the regional bookmobile made its first visit to Paulding County. And then in 1976, Dr. S.U. Brawley donated 5.3 acres of land on Highway 381 for the sum of $10 and other good and valuable consideration. In 1977, $164,000 library grant from the state was received, and the county matched that funds, making a total of $328,722 to be used for construction. This was another one of those times making it a dream come true for the citizens of the county. Again, the entire county went to work to make this possible. We were all excited. Our first big library in the county. And in 1979, the doors were opened. Teachers took their students on field trips to see it. Students wrote thank you notes for their visits, and a lot of work had made it a reality, and the entire county was very thankful. 35 years later, we now have 4 libraries. Paulding County, Hiram, which was built in 1995, New Georgia, which was built in 1997, and Crossroads, which was built in 2011. For the past 10 of those years, we have not kept a record of events leading up to today. Realizing the importance of the history, Sherry Waddell, our Paulding County library coordinator, asked for volunteers. Well, here I am. A committee has been formed from each of these libraries, but we still need help for all of them. Cutting newspaper articles, taking photos at events, and then putting it all together in a scrapbook. The libraries are very excited and willing to work with us in any way that they can. My question is, which library are you interested in helping with? Here's an example of the book that Maybelle McGarity did, and when I renovated it, I tried to preserve as much of the history of what she had done and the way she had done it as possible. And this is what we will be doing in a 12 by 12 format instead of the 11 by 14 format. And I encourage you to get involved in this venture. It's something that you would never regret for having done.